Um, Hello, my love.
I noticed on like a previous show, I'm shuffling cards, but my hands were down here, and all you can see is
It's funny. I haven't even got the
so
cards out.
now I'm gonna hold my cards a little higher because I don't want people thinking I'm sitting here with a big smile on my face,
My big cards. Yeah. Yeah, it's like,
right? So I'm always
as
smiling
well,
when I'm looking.
as well, you're looking at me as well doing that. It's like,
Yeah.
what you're
Yeah.
thinking. We know what you're
Yeah.
thinking. So I've got these they're Rider Waite still, but I've
Jumbo.
used
Yeah.
all this one, so they're the big ones. I've
Yeah.
given my other ones to my mum. So hello, everyone.
Yeah. Welcome to our IN5D weekly global predictions with Psychically and Gregg.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, speaker. Hello. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Hi,
Lion. Hello.
Hello, you two. Can you ask the cards if we are going to see public white hat moves this month for some welcome good news finally, or more of the same hell? Okay.
Okay. I believe we're seeing it now.
Public white hat moves happen.
Are you writing that down, love, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I've written down some other bits and pieces. Okay. Hello, Deborah. Hello. So, yeah. So I played something really interesting. If we think that nothing's changing, think again. The people are standing up now. China, they're standing up in China. They're doing protests, even though they may be risking their life. The same goes for Iran. So there were people on the streets celebrating that their FIFA World Cup team lost. They were lost to the USA and they were cheering. Everybody was celebrating. And you know why? Because they see it as their what word can I use? Because I can't use the.
They said that they didn't support the current admin.
Yes.
And their team represented the current admin.
Yes. So because of that, they thought this is the only way that they can find their voice to actually say that they want rid of their GOVs. They want rid of it. And it was amazing. There was people in the streets. It's all to do with women's rights as well. Apparently there's been martial law there. You know, they've been doing away with women and children and everything. So it's big, and they're now actually in the streets doing that, and so they're risking their lives to change things. So surely we can do a bit of protesting. Surely we can do a bit of, you know, standing up. You know, I mean, Gregg risks his channel every time we do this. He risks his channel. You know, to do the global prediction. So if you do see something that may just be a little bit kind of outside of the remit, please share it. Try and get that information out there as much as possible. If you do share anything, don't write anything on it. Don't write anything, because I think it's when you start using your words as well, the bots can find it. So yeah, I just think we've got to stand up now and say, hey, stop now, stop.
Yeah, it's time for the people to make their voices heard.
Pick a side. And this is for entertainment purposes only.
Of course, naturally.
Yeah.
Have your voices heard for entertainment purposes only.
Yes. Of course. I'd love to play this for you, but what I'll do is I'll send this clip over to Gregg, and then Gregg can share it on Telegram. Okay. So yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
You tired, my love?
I'm exhausted, but we're gonna push on through, baby.
Do you know what, love? I think I might do a crystal sale. Because we've still got some crystals. You can do it with me or not. It's up to you. But I think no, sometime it's just we've got all that excess, and I could reduce the prices down.
Sure.
For Christmas, like a Christmas sale.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, we'll talk about it.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, the card came out.
Me too. There's love in the air. Of course
He's
there
there.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at my little curl. Stop it. Stop doing that thing.
It's trying to emulate me and my curls.
I have to curl mine. I mean, it's not even my hair. This is someone else's. I don't know whose hair it is, but it's very nice. Thank you very much. Whose ever hair this is. It clips on. It clips.
Aw. Linda said she was just on our new site shopping.
Oh, Linda.
That's
Yay!
awesome.
Actually,
yeah. How did you like the prices there?
I'm not going to do that because it might take things away from the shop. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to list it on Marketplace or Facebook, or something like that. That's what I'm going to do. So, yes.
I don't mind. But how did you like the prices there, Linda? Aren't they fantastic? Nasa was our first customer there, and she spent like $90 on 16 items, and that works out to a little over $5 a piece for each item.
Nice.
The prices there are so inexpensive, and there's so many cool gifts that you can get. There's over 6,000 items in our gift shop. So check it out, mysticsportal.com. I just put the link in the chat, and there's a link in the more info. If you're watching on YouTube, it's down here, and if you're watching on Facebook, it's up there. Yeah, Linda said great prices, so much to look at. Yeah, 6,000 items. It's hard to look at them all. And thank you, Donna. Love the shop. I'll be doing some shopping soon too. Awesome. Yay.
Thank you. Because all of that, it supports us. It does.
Yeah.
So yeah, we appreciate it. Hi, Renee.
Hi, Renee.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. Aloha from, I'm guessing you're in Hawaii.
Yeah. Don, I've got your question written down. So when would be the first contact in the physical? Okay, is that kind of off-world, you mean? I take it, off-worlders? I would think. Hi, Mystical Magic again. Hello. Looks like someone did it to the beach. Yes, you did, didn't you? He's definitely got his tan back. Look at him. Yeah.
A little. Kirstie Alley was
yeah, okay.
passed away. Yeah, we can look into Kirstie if she actually passed. They said it was cancer, and she was a big advocate, not necessarily an anti, but just for people to have their choice. And I think most of us feel that way. It should be your choice, not forced upon you for entertainment purposes.
Not like you're going to lose your job and your livelihood. If you don't do as you're told, that's just not right.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Deborah. Thank you. We're enjoying
it too.
Company too. We do.
We have the coolest IN5D family ever, and we're so grateful that you guys join us. It's a family event. It really is. And you guys feel it too, I'm sure, on your end, that we're all in this together. And that's, what Allie and I represent, all of us, and we'll be inviting everybody. Well, at least 9 other people on Thursday nights to join in on a chat with Allie and me on Thursday nights. And on Wednesday nights, we're going to be doing deep dives with Allie and Gregg, bringing new people in to interview.
When are we going to do that first Thursday one?
I don't know. Can't be next week because that's when I'm looking at doing that interview with.
I'm going to have to say that it may not be the same times because obviously some Thursdays I work. So if I've got, so I have to kind of juggle it around a little bit.
Yeah, it may not be a weekly thing, but we're going to be doing it on Thursdays.
Yeah.
And,
Yes. But we'll try doing it regularly, as regular as we can.
Hey, Sky. Yeah. We gave Sky a reading.
Sky. It was lovely to connect with you, Sky. Yeah. Such positive cards for Sky. It was wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I love that.
Yeah. She got amazing cards. Joni says, "You are so warm and special." She is, isn't she?
We.
You.
We.
You. Love you guys. We love you too.
Oh. Okay, so if anybody's got any other questions, please let us know.
Yeah. Well, we can jump in because you said you have some questions. We had a question from Live with Allie and Gregg.
Right? Yeah, some questions. Yeah.
So let's go to that one. Let's do that question that you had from Live with Allie and Gregg. And we'll look into that. And then we'll do...
quite a few, love.
Oh, I just thought you had one from the beginning, early on in our live show. How many questions did you get from the live show?
So some of them are mine. Some of them are from,
That's not what... that's not what I meant. There was some... There was
I don't know which one it is out of all mine. I've no idea. So you'll have to tell me.
I don't know. Well, whoever asked that question, you said... Hopefully you'll tune in on the show later on.
Shall I just read out some of these and then you can pick one? So it's are the dams nearly cleared out? No. What's going to happen with refugees?
Oh, it was about the solar flash. Didn't you write that down?
Flash, yeah. Solar flash. Okay. Do you still there will be a solar flash from Gillian Reed.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. That was it.
That one.
Let's do that. Because I know you mentioned it. You said we'd get to it, and
hopefully she would.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We're doing it. Stop it. He's so naughty. He really is. He's a bad man. Okay. So I'm going to concentrate now on not the bad man. I'm going to concentrate on the solar flash. Okay. These are hard to shuffle. Oh, that's how hard they are. Okay, that's good. That's good. I have to shuffle 3 times. It's my way. Okay, so all right. So I would say that the answer to that, as far as my guides are concerned, is yes. There is going to be a solar flash. I feel that it's something to do with the scientists will say it's to do with weather change and things like that. So I do think that there's going to be, we're definitely going into that new dimensional energy. We're definitely going to be enlightened when this solar flash comes. We're going to go from wherever we are spiritually, and we're definitely going to be heightening that. So the people that were definitely 3D will definitely not be 3D after that. They will definitely be going up. I feel that what my guides are telling me is that the white hats are basing the big reveal and things like that around that or just after that. So I do feel as if that they know it's going to happen. They've used the looking glass technology. They do know when it's going to happen, and they are balancing things around it. So it's all going to be in unison with that. So yeah, can't say much more than that, but that's just what I'm getting. Over to you, my love.
Alrighty. Kelly's asking, can you read me? This is global predictions, so we're doing this. It's not personal, so we're just nothing personal for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, we're just doing global predictions right now. So sorry about that. Okay, well, the first card out, as we have mentioned many times in the past, aces are yes. First card out, Ace of Pentacles. And when we look at that card, it talks a lot. It speaks of, the Pentacles, abundance, and manifestation. The second card out. And the last, I didn't need to see anything after this. We got the Star card. Hopes, dreams, and wishes. Perhaps some help from Star family and bringing this into fruition, or perhaps they helped get us to this point, creating, maybe helping to facilitate this solar flash, or just being part of it. Somehow they're connected into it, though. So we got a big yes on that. So I'm really happy to see those cards, and bring it on. The sooner the better, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you feel is going to happen after the solar flash? Do you think everybody's going to go back to normal, go back about their daily business, but be more enlightened? What do you think is going to happen after?
I have no idea. I just know what it felt like, and that when it happens, all this mundane crap that's going on, money, government, politics, religion, none of that shit matters anymore. When you feel that magnitude of love, so it's going to change everything. It's a complete game changer. Complete. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So what else have I got here? They've got med beds. Do they exist, and have they already been around? What about that question?
Okay, Cheryl asked that here in the chat as well.
Cheryl, yep, I've got Cheryl Barkley asked that.
Okay, yep. Okay, let's look into that.
All right.
Right.
I've written down the Elon Musk one as well, so I've written down that one.
Good, thank you.
All right, so let's have a little look. All right. These cards. Okay, so med beds. Okay, let's concentrate on those.
Wow.
All right. So somebody who has a very masculine energy around them, who is also a peacekeeper and a negotiator. This person is using the med beds, is also, so yes, they're around. Yes, they've been used already. And I believe absolutely they are helping the children who have been down in the DUMBS, the military bases there. They've been down there, haven't seen the light of day, and yes, they have been using those to heal them. Okay, so I do believe this. This is confirmed by my guides. There is a few choices on how this is going to be rolled out. I feel that they haven't quite come to terms with how it's all going to happen. It's still in a process. They've got a kind of roundabout way of doing it, but they're still not kind of sure. So I still feel that it's, you know, it's as if they are. They want it for everybody, but obviously it's not going to be for everybody. So I do feel as if they are, concentrating on the children first. I believe they concentrate on the children first. But it is only a temporary thing, and I do think that what they don't want is I do believe there is some of the med beds have got into the hands of the black hats as well, and I do feel that they are trying to stop this from happening, because obviously they're just hoarding it, hoarding that energy when it should be for the people. No change there. So yeah, so that's what I see. Yep, over to you, love.
Okay, baby. Well, the first three cards I got were swords. Those are thoughts. So there's a lot of talk going on right now about getting these out to the people. So yeah, they're real. And we got the Nine of Swords and Four of Swords, I believe. Yeah. So, and then we got the Two of Swords, difficult decisions to make. But what we have, and I think that resonates with me with what Ali was saying about, the DUMBS and the underground tunnels, and that they're probably being used right now before they roll them out to the public. And that would explain all the swords going on here and their discussions on how to implement this in the best way possible in humanity's best interest. So in humanity's best interest, take care of the children that have been abused. That makes sense. That makes sense with the cards as well. The next two cards I have are the Knight of Cups, and she's very content with everything. So and then we have the Death card, which is new beginnings. So this is the game changer. It's going to be brought out to the people, but first the children get taken care of. That's what I have, and they deserve to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
bless their little hearts.
Yeah.
Bless their little hearts. Absolutely. So that's exactly what I saw. Exactly. There's some children though that I believe they can't be healed on this planet, and I do believe that the off-worlders are taking some children off planet to try and help with that. Imagine that they've not breathed proper air ever in their life.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
and the mental abuse that they've gone through, hopefully they can just erase that, or at least make them be able to see it from an observer, so it's not painful.
Yes, and I do believe that is possible. That is absolutely possible.
Yeah.
So please, if you're thinking about this, don't turn away. Just send love. Just send a wave of love. Okay. It is uncomfortable for everybody to think about, but this is actually happening. And the way that these horrible, horrific people have got away with it is because nobody wants to think about it. It's like, oh, that's too upsetting. I don't want to think about it. Some people are able to deep dive, and some people can just think about it just for a split second. But even a split second, you can send out some love energy, okay? And ask for love and truth. Ask for transparency. That's it. Transparency and healing to go out there. That energy alone will make a huge difference. So, yeah.
So, Anita, I'm not sure what the question is specifically. I was asking about Elon Musk and the Twitter files, i.e., Hunter and the
Have
big
you heard
guy.
about this? This has been spoken about quite a bit. So do you want me to tell you?
Well, I've heard about it. I know that, and of course the left is downplaying everything. They're
Yes,
making
they
it seem
are.
like it's a nothing burger, but it's huge. But
Yeah.
yeah, explain it for those who may not be aware.
Yeah. So Elon took over Twitter, and he obviously went through a lot of the things that have been suppressed by Twitter, and obviously he's got proof now, solid proof, that if people had known about this and what's said there, if they'd have known about that, this person, they would have never got into office. Okay, look back to 2016 and all of the I have to write it down. And Hillary, okay, this.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually boosted Trump, basically. It boosted him he did a lot of work as well. So what happens is Elon is now saying he's releasing the files on that. He's releasing it to the public and saying that it does exist. Here is the evidence. And this is who the big guy is. Okay, so this could be a huge change in, change in politics. It could be a change in, the way people are thinking about things, revealing, just who is part of this. So,
I mean, there's so many questions you could ask based on what Anita said there. You could say, did Twitter interfere with the elections, which is pretty obvious that they did, but I don't know, where do you want to go on that?
I would probably ask, where is it going to go? Is it going to be made public? Will he actually do it? Will he actually release those files? That's what I would want to know.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. I wish my other little cards were here. Mum, I might have to take those little cards back because these are difficult to shuffle. So I was asking about, so Elon Musk, let's have a look. Okay. So, justice.
Wow.
I need say no more. Justice. Okay. Legal matters and real justice. Now, obviously, I've been using the tarot for 25 years. So if you're wondering what the writing is, it is connected to a person whose name we can't mention anymore. And it's got tarot in it. So by is the middle word.
Right.
So yeah, so I can't really say her name, but what I've done is I've studied what she sees in these cards. I then mix it with my knowledge of the cards and also what my guides tell me, and it blends all the three together to give you what I get. So I'm just going to say a big fat yes, and it's going to make a huge difference. But I do want to have a couple more cards here. Okay, so this is going to create new policies. It's going to create new information. It's going to be new ideas about, money and where the tracing of the money is going to be more on show than ever. Okay, and yeah, I don't feel as if they'll be able to get away with this again. Okay, it just won't be able to. It's going to take a lot of strength and courage for him to do this as well. I feel as if they're really going to come after him, I'm afraid. So please send some a bubble of protection around that man, around Elon, please. So just imagine him completely safe and being able to do this for everybody. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I see a goddess. Yeah, a yummy goddess. Yep, still see it. Still, yeah, nothing changed. Okay, well, I was looking at it, from the perspective of, Hunter and the big guy. And first thing I got was regret and failure, So the next things I got, lovers, to Major Tarot, lovers and the devil. Devil made me do it, right? The lovers, the first thing that comes to mind when you think of these guys is underage kind of people, right? And then this is what is going on right now. The difficult decisions are being made. How do we release this to the public without an uprising going on? Because this is huge. This is major news, and yet the mainstream media is like, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. They're not doing their job on reporting on this. So, it's all coming out. And I've mentioned this a gajillion times. This all has to do a lot with Pluto and Capricorn. Pluto entered in 2008, stays in Capricorn until the end of 2023. So we have one more year of this. And I've been telling you guys all along, this is bringing in that truth vibration. And as we get closer and closer to the end of Pluto and Capricorn, the truth vibration keeps lifting and lifting and lifting. And yeah, they're going to try, whoever's, and I'm not going to say the left, because it's not just the left. There's people on the right that are F-tards, that are screwing us over too. If you're not in harmony with humanity's best interests, all this shit's going to come back on you. And whatever it is they're trying and whatever it is they're throwing out at us, it's boomeranging back again and being exposed almost instantaneously. So yeah, there's the justice is coming, and it's on its way. Doesn't matter what they do, they can't run, they can't hide. It's on its way. I totally, that first card you drew, Justice card, spoke volumes.
It did. Couldn't have been any better. That card was just there. When I'm putting up comments, darling, you don't have to read them. This is for other people who may not be able to see the comments when they're looking back at this. They can see what people are saying. So
sometimes I look down to see what the original question was.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I can remember.
I think it's there in the beginning, and it's only after that I do it.
I've got leaky eye too again. My left eye is leaky. You have a leaky eye, and now I have it.
Yeah. It's always the same, isn't it?
Yeah. We keep mirroring each other.
We do. We do, but I don't want your heart attack, love. I don't.
No.
You cancel, clear, delete that one up there.
Yes.
Clear, delete that one.
That's why I've had two. I had
he doesn't
one for
want
you and one for me.
And he doesn't want my knees, and he doesn't want my back issues either.
No.
He doesn't. Okay. So yeah, we've got quite a few. Shall I read some questions out, and then you can decide what you want to do?
Okay, and I still have like 3 from Lion Angel Light.
Do you want to do them? Do you want to do them then?
Well, the first one Lion Angel said was, will public white hat moves happen this month? White hat moves.
This month, did you say? This month? Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, we're at the beginning of December. Yeah, I can. I mean, I can see things happening, but
I don't need to shuffle the cards for that one, really. I mean, I'll
no.
have a look.
Yeah.
Um, I just feel as if you look, if you look, you can see it. There
Yeah.
is so much. There is so much. And maybe we need to do a show on looking for the good stuff. Maybe get out some news stories and look at that. But
Well,
you may guys have to come over to maybe BitChute to have a look. You know, we can do a video there or something.
yeah, yeah. Well, this card popped out on me, the Five of Swords, and there's something that somebody doesn't want to see, and that's the mainstream media, basically. Um, the moves are happening, just like what happened with Twitter. They're not going to report on it. They're not going to tell us what's going on, but it's happening, and we're getting it through alternative media. So yeah, it's that. Just in short, that was my answer, and I'll hand it over to you, baby.
All right. um, New partnerships, new alliances. I feel that this is all a game of chess that Mr. T has been creating along with the military generals. And it's all a game of chess. Everything is strategically planned. Even Mr. P and the Ukraine is all strategically planned. Timing is the essence. So, timing for exposure of the banking system is going to happen at exactly the right point, and it will be revealing drops and drops and drops of, the banks are, failing. There's trouble. Does that make sense with the banking? And then there will be the pharmaceuticals. There'll be stuff coming out more and more and more about suing them, about the big reveal. And this is in the mainstream media. You'll see it keep coming out. I've seen things. I share it on my page because it is on mainstream media. It's there. It's when I turn on my internet. What's it called? I don't know which one I use. Edge, Microsoft Edge. When I turn that on and you get all the news stories, that is fascinating. So please watch the news stories with the white hats in mind, with what they're trying to reveal to the normal people. Drip, drip, drip. There is exposure now about the ETs. There's exposure all the time. Military aircraft spots flying UFO, for instance. Everything is coming out now. It's everything in every area. It's already there. So I don't think we've got anything to worry about. And it is slowly waking people up. I bet you there is people around you now who maybe 2, 3, 4 months ago was absolutely adamant that you were mad on all fronts, on every single issue that you're talking about. You were mad. You don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy. And then slowly they'll come out with something that says, well, yeah, you've got a point about that, and they'll then start telling you stuff that you didn't know, but they've looked into and researched. So they're all coming around because it's too blatantly obvious now for them to keep sticking their head in the sand. It's too obvious. And it is all coming out. It's drip feeding, and that's how I think the change is going to happen. I can't see it being boom, and it's all out there. I wish it was, but the emergency broadcast, I think it's going to happen, but I think there's a lot more disclosure happening before that. So, we go. What do you think, my love?
Well, I basically already thought it. So, and I put the card away, so I forgot which one it
Oh,
was.
so nothing more than that. Okay. All
Yeah,
right then.
but I agree with you. To look, because for the little things, because even the mainstream media is getting to the point where they can't hide this anymore. They've done their best. I'll tell you what, where I'm seeing a ton of truth is from the dailymail.co.uk.
And
That
the
there's a lot of
Independent.
truth. What's
And
that?
the Independent as well. The Independent are doing a lot of it as well.
It's coming out. And there are publications that are finally getting the truth out there. And, tip of the hat to Daily Mail for doing that. They've put out a lot of amazing stories about the United States, where in the United States, we're not even hearing them from our publications. It takes a British publication to make that happen. So, hats off to you guys.
And I just believe there's more and more coming. There's more and more coming.
Yes.
I said, and that's what I felt a while ago when we first started doing the global predictions. There is white hats now put into place.
Yeah.
Right next to the dark hats. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like one's going to shift out, like a CEO leaves, and it's all perfect timing. The white hat then comes in. It's already sorted.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Our next one is about Kirstie Alley, if she actually passed. And I've already drawn a card on that. And I'll just go
I've already been
first.
told stuff as well. You go.
And this is just going to be quick. Yes, she did. There's a celebration. She's on the other side. And
yeah, me too. I don't think there's anything sinister around it at all.
No.
That's what I'm feeling.
Okay.
So, I don't need to pick cards for that.
Oh, yeah. She did pass, though. If you were wondering, yeah, she did. The last one by him or her, I'm not sure. Line Angel Light. The question was, well, it looks like things are falling in line for Mr. T to be arrested before January. Do you see this is still happening or not any longer? And I'll let somebody ask questions now. But yeah, we'll put it out there. Do you want to answer it?
I believe he's not going to be arrested.
Well, I don't think he is either, but you want to look in the cards and see what happens?
No, I can't be bothered. No, I'm kidding.
I'll tell you what. I got the sun. It's not happening. Nope. Things are looking bright for Mr. T.
And you know why? Because he wants them to. Because then
they'd have to testify.
It's going to be televised.
Right.
And he's then got so much evidence, he's going to bring the lot out. So they haven't got the guts to do that.
No. And they would have to testify too. So.
Yep.
But I'm not saying that. I got the sun. So what do you have, baby? With those jumbo cards that are impossible to shuffle.
I got them so that they'd be nice and big for you guys to see. That's why I got them. I was gifted these by a lovely lady called Carla, and thank you, Carla, for doing that.
Yes.
She gave a lovely wooden box when Greg was here. We was So you got some tarot cards, didn't you? Gifted you a set of tarot cards, and you got the wooden box though. Well, this says the opposite of what we just said, love.
Okay.
This says yes.
Okay.
This says yes. Let me just have a look though. Okay. Oh, okay. The rest of the cards, you have to turn over the rest of the cards for it to make sense. Because I always read 3 usually together. Okay, so they want you to believe that he will be. They want you to believe that he is defeated and he's feeble and nobody believes in him anymore. They want you to believe this. Look, it's the fear. Fear, 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 fear. I'm crippled up. I can't do anything. Woe is me. So I stand by what I said. No, he's not going to be, but they want you to believe that he will be.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly think it might have even been a white hat operation. Something's telling me that I'm pretty sure either white hats knew it was going to happen and they counteracted it and planned it. All the same. Yeah. Okay. What is the next one?
The next one is a comment. You are a goddess. Your energy is so beautiful.
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you.
Can we just leave that up there?
No, you don't know. I get embarrassed.
No.
So any more questions? I've got loads here.
I'm still looking through. I'm a little behind. I'm on. Yeah, it's like 10 minutes behind on the questions.
One is, are the DUMBSs nearly cleared now? What about that one?
Okay, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, looks all good. All right. Yeah, they're dealing with it. Go to the heart of the matter. They are dealing with it. Okay. Get on with it in patience. It's damaging. The white hats have really put a dent in their manufacturing of the party substance. And if you don't know what that is, it is ADRE, and then like Google and Chrome. Okay, so look it up if you don't understand what it is and you're new to this. So the party substance, the harvesting of people and harvesting of little people, under the DUMBS. And if you don't know what this is, please go and have a look. It's military bases. Go and have a look. It has had a huge dent in it. That this is exactly what they're saying to me. It's massive. It's absolutely massive what they've done. And the clear out is still going on. I'm afraid it's not completely done, because it's like, imagine the world with tunnel systems under nearly all of it. It's tunnel systems everywhere. Okay, under the earth, under the so not under the sea is what I'm trying to say. So it's on the earth. There's and mountains and all of these places. These tunnels were dug by, I believe, off-worlders who were also had something to gain by these factories of this harvesting, and they are nearly complete. I don't know if they'd be able to find all of them ever anyway, but they are very nearly complete is what I got. Literally, they went to the heart of the matter. They have, it's sickening what they've done. And I feel even the soldiers that have gone in there and had to clear out have had to have, the med beds as well, because of the trauma that they've seen. But yes, it is very nearly done. There you go.
Okay. And I got something similar too on that. I've got that. It's a work in progress right now. It's still ongoing, but it's kind of like wrapping up right now. And then, the med beds are coming, and then that's what I got from this card. They'll bring in that love and that inner love for themselves and healing and all. And then the med beds will be brought out for everyone else afterwards too, as we had mentioned earlier. So a new beginning with that for everyone. But first, they're going to take care of the kids. That's what I have.
Sorry, I wasn't quite ready.
That's all right. I can just sit here, smile, and nod. That's what I have. Yep.
Right, love.
I have that. It's that,
Yeah.
that I have. Have that I have. I'm done.
So, do you believe that Iran and China, we'll have to do it in both, will be successful in their change of government?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
What about that? So we'll have to do one at a time.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
There's big protests going on at the moment, okay, in both countries. People are risking their lives. And if you wasn't here in the beginning, just very briefly, the Iranian people haven't got a voice, okay? They haven't got a voice. So what they did was they used the World Cup final, the World Cup, basically. They used that. When their team lost, they were cheering in the streets, dancing. There was also it's like, go on to, if you want to have a look more, go on to, it's called WION, and it's Gravitas. Okay, it's like quite a truthful in some areas, I'm going to say, but you can get quite a lot of truth on that channel. It's a news channel, but I definitely go over there and check that out. And just type in, Iranian people, and look up China and what's going on in China. They're risking their lives by wanting this change. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're looking into this. Okay, so I'm going to go into China first. Okay. Okay, so I've got to turn over 3 cards, so let me just have a look. Okay. All right, so I do believe that the white hats are going to be standing with them. I feel that there has been a white hat operation going on in the background, and I'm going to say it's in China and it's in Iran. It's like they are the ones that are organizing people. They are the ones that are, nobody knows that they are the white hats. They are just kind of people, but they've been put in place to build up this, we deserve change, we deserve this, whipping people up into becoming brave. The same thing is going to happen in all countries all over the world. And it's like a knock-on effect all over the world. Okay, so you've seen it in, I think, Sri Lanka. You've seen it in, I think, Brazil. I can't say too much, but there's lots of countries, but you won't see it on mainstream media because they want it quietened down. They don't want anybody to get the idea to do the same thing. But it's all being done. And yes, eventually, I definitely see that it's going to do good. It's going to happen, but it is going to take a lot more work than it is now. It's not over. And I do think, unfortunately, in some places, there's going to be violence. I would never, ever tell people that is something to do. Absolutely not. Don't agree with violence, but I feel that people's emotions are going to rise up. And so what can you say? People have lost people. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I get. Yeah. What do you get, my love? I heard you chuck that bottle.
Oh, gosh. Well, I thought you were going to do Brazil, too. Or I'm sorry, not Iran as well. I'll do them both, though.
I included them both, darling. I said this includes both.
Okay, I'm sorry. Gotcha. Well, I did them one by one, and I got two different but similar stories. With Iran, it's going to be a lot easier of a issue. I mean, with what has been going on, the people are already, you know, there's a positive mindset, and I think, justice will be served. It's coming there, and it's going to happen relatively quick. What I did get too, I think that the ETs are helping in somehow, some way. As Ali may have mentioned beforehand, in places where there's the cabal, there might be white hats placed in there, and they're like next in line to get these promotions, or when somebody's taken out of their position, they'll be the next ones to go in there. So there's going to be people in line to come in. But in China, man, I'm seeing a lot of dissension. We got the Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Tower. It's not going to be easy for you, China. And it's already been a difficult path the way it is. But it's going to bring something to a culminating event, a tower moment, so to speak. And we're virtually there right now. It's in the process of happening, but it hasn't quite reached that level yet. But when that happens, that's when it all works out. So Iran has a lot easier path than China. China has been suppressed for way too long, and your day is coming, but you got to stand up for yourself. That's what I have.
Yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see, and it's brilliant to see with your white hat looking glass on, your face. See the world and see the news from that point of view, from them drip feeding the changes. Just what I mean, slow, steady progress. That's what's happening. I'd like them to rip the band-aid off myself, and I think a lot of you are ready for that.
Yeah, with everything and disclosure, everything, the whole kit and caboodle.
They're not doing that.
Yep.
They're not doing that. So Dan has got a good question here. Where did it go? Where did it go? I've lost it.
Oh, right there. I see it. Hang on.
So many people are sick right now with flu and respiratory illnesses. Is this also their doing? When can we see the light at the end of the tunnel? That's very interesting. I do believe that a lot of it is because people are rushing out and getting this, and they are giving the normal FLU shots as well. They're doing those together. Okay, that's what they're doing here in the UK. And so you imagine the shedding on that. So yes, that is what's going on. And I do believe that they are just trying to tinker about with people's already bad immune systems. If they've already had this, they don't care anymore. I feel as if they've lost they've lost it. It's like they was hoping that there would be more people that would have gone by now. That's what they were hoping for, the black hats. And so they are literally playing with people's lives at the moment. So I'm sorry if that upsets, but I really believe that to be the truth. You want to go first?
Yeah, I do. The first four cards I pulled on this was a major arcana, all four. We got the Lovers, the Tower again, and the Moon, and the Devil. This was, to me, and this is all for entertainment purposes only, for what that means. But this was all contrived. It's all about eugenics. And that's what I'm getting with these cards. It's all about eugenics. It's culling the population. It's making it so we are easier to control. But there is transition. There is change under that light of the moon, right? That transition and change is coming, and it will lead to something positive. The light at the end of the tunnel is still a ways away, though. There's still more that needs to happen before we see that light at the end of the tunnel. If I had to guess, I'd say it would be before the end of next year, before the end of Pluto and Capricorn. That's my guess, for entertainment purposes only. What do you have, baby?
Can you remind me of the exact question again?
Yeah,
I would love
right
that.
here.
Yeah. I wanted to ask as well about people in the chat. Can you please answer this? My granddaughters, both Hallie, who's in hospital, please send some healing. Hallie and Olivia are having very bad nightmares. Are your children suffering from bad nightmares to the point where you think that there's something else happening? Is there something else going on? And I just wanted to say you can clear them. So get your child. I had to do this with Olivia today. You give them the power. You can go in and clear it, of course, but you need to give your children the power. So what you're doing is you're saying every child is born with the guardian angel, and get that child to name that guardian angel herself or himself. Name that guardian angel. Tell them that they can call that guardian angel in anytime they want. Anytime they want. And get them to really start to visualize this huge angel with all this love standing in their room, looking over them, keeping them safe, because that mindset is going to really help them. And give them a special crystal, buy them a special crystal just for them. It needs to be coming like a palm stone, okay, so big, okay, so there's no hope that there's no worry that a young sibling can get hold of it and swallow it or anything. It's a big crystal, so they can't just lose it. And ask them to put it under their pillow. A rose quartz, an amethyst. I think they will do absolutely fine. Selenite would also be really good. I just wanted to point this out as we're looking at, flu and sickness, because they're all ill as well in the household. It just keeps bouncing off each of them, okay, in the household. So, so does anybody else had that? My granddaughter is. So Marion, I wanted to ask this. My guides were saying people are having this. I'm
picking up that there's a lot going on now, more so than ever, in the astral realms, and that's where many of us go when we travel for our dreams. And it's easy to get. It's like when you go to that bar and there's those entities hanging out above the bar door or the tavern or the pub, whatever you want to call it. They're jumping in on you. Well, they're jumping in on the dreams too. There's more now than ever before. And I think this has a lot to do, and I'm not saying anything this has anything to do. This is what I'm just sensing, that it has a lot to do with CERN, opening up those gates and the Large Hadron Collider, creating these portals for them to come in on. And you see this also with some of these people who are just we've seen those videos where they're all of a sudden looking like behind them, and all of a sudden they start freaking out and they're dying instantly.
Yeah.
I mean, they opened up literally the gates of hell. So you got to stay as prim and proper as you can. Walk that, toe that straight line, and get right with yourself and protect yourself, as you were mentioning too. Just put that protection out there, because everyone, you can't protect yourself. You can't do that too much. Just put it out there every day. You got nothing to lose, right? And you got this guide. You have this, all these spirit guides and guardian angels are just waiting for you to ask.
Oh,
Just ask.
Yep. Just get it done, and please speak to your little ones. Give them the power. They love magic. They love all of that. Let them get involved in that, and get them to get in touch with a guardian angel. It'll be the best thing you can do for them for the rest of their life, is to introduce them to their guardian angel. So anyway, Dan's question, what I got was, I'm sorry. That was lovely. That was lovely. I put that out there. Yeah. So what I'm seeing is that I'm not. I feel as if there has been also something being sprayed. Chem, and then the things that come out of the planes.
Yeah.
So there's been. That's what my guys are saying to me. There has been that. This looks like in the sky, and that's what that feels to me. So they have deliberately been spraying stuff out there, as well. So if you're working outside, there's not a lot you can do about it. Vitamin C, get everybody on vitamin C. Your immune system needs to be top notch. Vegetables, if you don't eat vegetables or that sort of thing, then get your vitamins in. Try and get used to the vitamins. Children can have vitamins. They can have those chewy little sweet things for vitamins, and there will be a breakthrough. Your immune system, every single time that you're getting poorly, visualize to yourself, well, that's one less strain that I can get again, or here's another one, I can't get that again. And here's another one, I can't get that again. So your immune system, concentrate on that, because that will break through all of that. So that's what I got, love.
Definitely get your vitamins, and especially get your vitamins.
I'm British, love. I'm sorry I say vitamins.
Yes, you are. And you said it right on schedule.
Vitamins and vitamins and vitamins. Tomato.
Schedule and schedule.
Definitely can trace the cause of the flu symptoms of bad throat. 9 children have died so far from strep throat. Well, and that's what they're worried about they are worried about that with Hallie at the moment. So yeah, please send some love to Hallie.
Such a lady, love, said, I'm in Southern Ontario, Canada, and in a class of 28 children, there are 15 children sick with pneumonia. 15 out of 28 are sick. So over half of the people, probably like 60%. What's causing this? Is it the BH?
Black hats.
Is it the jab?
Some didn't take the jab. I think sometimes it's the shedding as well. Everybody's going to get their shots. They're getting both. They're getting the boosters, the 4th one. Imagine that's the worst. Each time you're going to get the next one, it's the worst and the worst. So they're bombarding everybody at the moment. They're just bombarding it.
I think with what you were saying earlier too, I think that might have some play in it with the
these in the sky.
Those lines in the sky. Yes.
Yeah.
We have to tiptoe around what we say, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Those white lines in the sky. Yeah, and of course, up there in Ontario, Canada, it's a little bit colder. it's that time of year where, make sure, like Alex said, make sure you get your vitamins and definitely get your vitamins. So,
and if you've got pets, go and get some what's it? Go
yeah,
and get some of that. Take some of that. Yep.
So, I mean, what's causing that? That's what I think we're both in agreement on that.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Shirley's asking.
It's the mixture of shedding, it's the mixture of the trails and immune systems.
Sherry's asking, is the financial jubilee coming next year? I'm going to go first. This is all I need to see. 10 of Cups. Yeah, it is. It's on its way. How about that? I'm totally down with that. What do you have, babe? Baby.
I'm getting that they're at each other's throats at the moment. They can't agree when it's going to happen. Some of them feel as if they don't have to have everything perfect before it rolls out. And some of them think that it does have to be, i.e. the people at the top needs to be pushed out of play. And that, and I tend to feel that it will happen. Absolutely, it will happen 2023. I believe that there are some people that are playing both sides, okay, and causing confusion deliberately with the decision making, and these will be found out and dealt with. But yes, I just think at the moment they are just pulling out the weeds, because obviously the mass arrests that is going to be happening will be just before this financial jubilee happens. So if you start seeing that, then that will follow. But it's like they are just there's a lot of things that aren't perfect at the moment, that and it can be used for bad purposes if it's not done at the right time. Imagine that, this quantum system that comes in, and you can then trace every payment. So if there's something bad that's going on, like trafficking, then they're going to see it. But imagine if the people at the top are the bad people and they can get hold of this new quantum technology and financial system. Imagine the havoc that would cause. So, yes, it's delayed. It is frustrating, but it's all got to come out. It has that. It's like we're on the brink of it, but I don't think it's that far away. I really don't. So there you go.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to do some tidying up in the chat.
Did we get oh yes, we got a pleb.
Yeah, it was on Facebook. It was on the IN5D Facebook page. So
alrighty.
Taken care of, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With love. With love. Yeah.
So what else do we have?
Okay. Right. So some of the questions, we've done a lot of them.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground tonight.
What I would like to know, this is me. There's been lots of people obviously coming through the borders for you, in the USA. There's also a lot coming through the channel as well with UK. There's been loads of refugees. There's been people who are virile, fit men. Okay. Are they thinking of starting a war with these men? What is it about? Why are they doing it? is there a purpose, or is it just to disrupt people?
Okay.
You know, is it causing, you know, just pushing our system? I mean, our NHS is on its knees because obviously these people coming over, they're going to get care, whatever they want, whatever they need. That's dental, that's everything, that's healthcare, that's money. They're in hotels, they're put up in hotels. Our homeless are still on the streets while they're put up in hotels. These people that are coming across, these virile fit men who are fleeing their country, they come here. There's no you go.
Are they fleeing the country, or are they being sent here? Are
That's
they actually military people themselves being sent here?
That's what I want to find out.
To invade from within.
Yes, that's what I want to find out.
Let's ask that. Are military personnel being sent to the U.S. and the UK to invade from within?
Yeah.
To potentially invade.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get away with it, mind you, but yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, go ahead, baby.
When I'm asking in a kind of like, you know, roundabout way for both countries, really. But I might have to separate the two, but I'll see what they say. Okay. Yeah, it is. They're playing both sides. They're being paid. They're being paid to come over here. They're being. There's somebody who is definitely paying them, but I am being told that the funds have run out, and that's where you're seeing this violence now starting. Does that make sense? Because they are losing their funding. Okay, they're losing their funding. There will be public victory. There'll be a big show about them being sent back. Okay, it's going to be pretty awesome. Yeah, everything is going to be upside down and reversed. They're going to reverse it back, and they're going back. Yeah. So it's looking good. It's looking good. There you go. That last card I pulled was the Justice card again. So, and there you go. There's the victory and celebration. Okay, so there you go.
Well, yeah, you know what? It's funny. You got the Four of Wands. I got that too.
Four of Wands. Where's the Four of Wands?
Oh, at the victory celebration.
No, that's the that was the Six of Wands.
Okay. Anyway, so what I have, I see a lot of it's falling along the lines of what Allie was saying, and you know, I don't think a lot of these guys are happy about doing this. I think there's a lot of like cognitive dissonance going on, and maybe second guessing themselves, and it's not gonna end up nicely either. So, you know, these swords I got the 9 and 10 of swords. You know, and I see celebration though. I got the Four of Swords, or Four of Wands rather, and you know, there's celebration going on afterwards, and it's not them. You know, that's coming to an end, and there will be celebration in both countries. For, you know, truth and light will prevail. It always does, more so now than ever before.
So that's interesting what Tina said there. I listened to this. Many of our soldiers on Telegram, he said there are thousands that have been brought here because our government think there's going to be a kickoff, and our army guys don't want to. So they might have to use an alternative army because the military won't stand by the government. They'll stand by the people. So that's what I'm thinking.
You got to watch out for the United Nations military too.
Yes, as well.
Coming in, trying to bring in democracy.
Yeah.
For their interpretation of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So my feeling is that's absolutely true, Tina, what that soldier was saying. So yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I feel as if it's all playing out the way it's supposed to play out. I really feel that. I haven't got any more questions, love. I'm finished. Yeah.
I don't either. And I agree with you. I think that it is playing out. Even some of the stuff that you vehemently disagree with is happening for a reason. And there's so many layers that are going on. You'll understand, see why certain things had to happen, even though we were defiantly against many of these things initially. And then when you see what happens afterwards, you understand why things had to happen in order for other things to come to light and fruition.
Yes. Yeah. So that's where they were talking from, the UN Army. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Tina.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying watching this play out. I don't enjoy the hardship that everybody's going through at the moment financially. I don't like
the worst part.
Obviously, because everything on this planet, everything that is awful and terrible, it all boils down to money. Every time, if someone's health, money.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
homelessness, starvation.
Yeah. Theft is money. Disillusionment, education. If somebody had, enough money to properly educate themselves without the cabal wanting to manipulate people and control them, it's again money. Everything is about money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, anyway, we got.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Yes.
My prize right here.
My prize.
Where are you pointing? Who's next to you?
It'll be that way. It's always the opposite way, isn't it? Like to the wall there.
I know. I'm pointing to my golf clubs.
Yes. Don't forget to check out the Mystics Portal, guys, for your Christmas presents. You can support us like that. Please put the thumbs up. Please give us a thumbs up. We would really appreciate it. And if you can, share it. That would be amazing, because you're doing your bit then. You're doing your bit.
And not just, share it on multiple places, Truth Social, Gab, Twitter, whatever social media you're on, Telegram. And be sure to join us and follow us if you haven't liked and subscribed to either of our channels. Do so, and you'll be kept in the loop.
Yep. Yeah.
The loop.
Absolutely.
We've
got lots of plans going on.
Kept in the loop. Where did that come from? I want to be in the loop. That doesn't sound good, does it? The loop. It's like you keep repeating the same shit over again. Oh, right. I don't know. The Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail. Anyway, what's your handle on Truth Social? I think it's Gregg Prescott. Hang on, I'll tell you in a second.
I can't remember if I'm on it or not.
Yeah.
I think I am. I don't know.
Yeah. Here, I'll paste that into the chat. This is my Truth Social channel. So it's at Gregg Prescott, one word. Yeah. Hi, baby. Oh, gosh. I couldn't be any more in love with you than I am right now, but I know I will be tomorrow, even
There's
more
no
so.
doubt, is there?
Hmm.
I love you too, my darling.
Yeah.
And we love
All right,
you guys
guys.
as well. We
Yeah.
do. And,
Thank you, Dan, for all your great questions and for hanging in here for, many of you have been with us since 8 o'clock tonight. So for 3.5 hours. Thank you for joining us and hanging out and spending your Tuesday night with us. If you're watching this on the recorded version, thank you for watching there as well.
We appreciate you. We do.
Definitely. Also, check out Mystics Portal. I put a link in the chat. There's one in the more info section. If you're watching on YouTube, and it's right above us if you're on Facebook. Also on in5d.net, you'll see the scrolling on the bottom here. I've got a pre-Christmas sale, buy two, get one free. Just use the code in5d at the checkout. What do you got, baby? Oh, also one last thing. So I have the Insiders Club private chat tomorrow on Patreon for our Patreon subscribers of $5.55 and more. See you guys at that.
And I've got the New Year reading. So that's 13 months if you do it now. You get 13 months of predictions. It takes 2 hours, and that's on available. I only do it once a year, and it's available up until the end of January. Okay, so yeah. And there's gift vouchers there. Well, not on my website, but contact me via the website for gift vouchers if you want to buy a friend a reading.
We're going to also be doing a New Year's Eve show where we're going to be making some predictions, and that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So check that out.
Don't know what they are yet because I haven't done any.
No, I haven't sat down and gotten into my zone and done that yet, but it's going to be interesting whatever they come out to be. So it'll be interesting if we have some that overlap too, because we're not discussing these. We're just coming up with them.
No. Well, you predicted that this world would not be
unrecognizable. Yeah.
And everyone walking about in masks. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, that one I nailed. That was one of my best predictions. Yeah. January or December 31st, 2019. And then 2020 came and good.
Are we going to hang out with people? Are we going to open it up so that people can come in?
I think that would be great. I would love that.
Have a drink with us?
Sure.
New Year's Eve?
I think I'm going to have a cocktail that night, and I'm going to be drinking peppermint Kahlua with milk. Kahlua and milk and vodka. So a White Russian.
I'm going to have pina colada.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds like fun.
Get a few hundred tins of that. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to have a few tins of that.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you once again for joining us, and we'll see you the next time. Sending you all infinite love and light from our heart to yours. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.